Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Micah Foster. I'm a pastor, leader, entrepreneur. I started and planted Two Cities Church, as well as started a business with my wife called DREAMSUPPORT.CLUB. If you want to check it out, we provide virtual services, virtual assistant services, sort of executive assistant services for business leaders, entrepreneurs, and people like yourself who need a little bit of help to get their head back above the clouds so that you can be living the dream that you're trying to live without having to do all the minutia and the tasks associated with it. Though they're necessary, you shouldn't be the one to do it. Anyway, on today's video, which I haven't done one of these sit-down videos in a while, and this is like raw and unedited, and I'm just recording straight into Ecamm Live. So if you want to check that out, there's a streaming service called Ecamm Live. There's a link down below, and I get an affiliate kickback if you use that to sign up. But before we get too far down the road, today is all about budgeting, and specifically budgeting using an app called EveryDollar by Dave Ramsey Solutions. So I had one of my friends and someone who watches this channel text me the other day and ask, I need a refresher. I need you to teach me how to do a budget. And so I wanted to do a quick video. Now, a quick search will show you that EveryDollar has actually created a ton of resources to help you understand how to use their system and their stuff. So I'm going to just do the basics, a fly overview, and give you a couple of pointers that I think are really helpful in the process. My wife and I use this system as well. So I've made kind of a dummy account, and we're going to plug in some numbers and take a look at that. Okay, so you're going to come in here to everydollar.com, and you're going to get a 15-day trial on their pro version. I pay yearly for an annual payment for their pro version. I just think it's super helpful. I think that the way that the main thing I think that is important to note about the pro version is that it connects with your bank and automatically populates all your transactions in this side column right here. And I think that's super, super helpful. Now, for our purposes today, we're not going to go into the pro version. As I said, this is a dummy account, so I'm not going to pay for the pro version just to show you the stuff. And I'm not going to show you all of our numbers. I don't think it's necessary. But you're basically going to come in here and you're going to say set up. There's going to be a screen that populates. You're going to say set up my budget. And you come over here and you're going to do what's your paycheck. So perhaps you get paid twice a month. Maybe it's the last day of the month, 15th of the month. We'll say the 31st check just from the previous day, month, and then the 15th check as well. Now, you could even have you could have other people in your home who are bringing in money. So maybe somebody else is bringing in some money. So anyway, whoever it is. So you're going to plug in numbers. You're going to make real numbers here. So you're going to say, okay, I get whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be even or real. And perhaps that's what you get. I have no idea. And these are not our numbers. This is not anywhere close to our numbers. This is totally just out of the blue. But I just want you to see what's going on. The first thing you want to do is give. So there's three parts to it: give, save, live. So the first thing you want to do is set up your giving. For us, we do 10% to the church. So that's going to be out of this budget, that much. And then we also give to other charities. So like World Vision, things like that. And that one's, I think it's $35 a month. And then, you can add whatever it is that you give to. We have several things that we give to. So let's say you do that. Okay, great. So you give at least 10%. We give above. Then you're gonna want to save 10%. That's your emergency fund, your savings, and then you're gonna want to pay everything else. So let's say you have a mortgage of $1,000, whatever it is. You can see that as I enter money, the total goes down of what I can budget. All right, let's just keep it at that because we got it at a zero. We got it at zero-based budget, okay? So how this works is there's under this savings category, you can create funds. And this is where the secret sauce is for me. The secret sauce of a zero-based budget is using the funds feature. So we're going to add an item and we're going to make it a fund. See, let's say this is vacation because you're going to want to go somewhere someday. So make this a fund. And then from month to month, what you don't use will be rolled over into the balance. So let's say you put $50 there. So here's the thing. Now we're over budget by $50. Hopefully, just take that down. See, you adjust as you go. You take numbers down, you put numbers up as you go. Anyway, so the fund then is there. So let's say that we actually, so once you make a transaction, you gotta add a new transaction. You're gonna say, you know what, I spent, and it was on the mortgage or rent or whatever. And then you're gonna go over here to mortgage and you're gonna type it in. You're saying track expense. No, I'm not gonna try the plus. So now that's tracked. You can see over here it says remaining zero, planned 900. You spend exactly what you meant to spend. You do that for every single transaction you make. In fact, if you're using your bank account to tell you what you can spend, bank accounts don't tell you what you can spend. Budgets tell you what you can spend. The money lives in the bank account, but it's managed by the budget. You never, ever, ever go check your balance to see if you can spend something, because you should already know by how you're using your budget. Budgets work if you work the budget, right? So it's all an implementation. A budget will not manage the bank. You have to manage the budget. And if you manage the budget, the bank gets managed. So you need to understand that if you have a good plan in place, you have to work the plan. If you don't work the plan, this won't matter. None of this will matter. Your budget won't matter. Nothing will matter. You have to work the budget. You have to stick to it. You have to have self-discipline and stick to it. And if you have to pull from one area to another, you've got to go in there and you've got to adjust the numbers. So let's say we finish out the month. We've spent everything. We need to make a new month. So we're going to go up here to September 2019. We're going to say October. Let's start planning for October. It's going to automatically populate your numbers from the previous month. Now, perhaps in this month, you don't, give to this category because that's not a reoccurring thing for you. And perhaps you have an extra expense, an extra, childcare expense that is going to be coming this month. So you just want to plan ahead as much as possible and do that. Then you're going to track all your funding and your transactions. I hope this is helpful to you. It makes sense to you and that it makes you better at managing your money. And to my friend who texted me, I hope it's helpful for you. If you need help personally with this, there are financial planners you can talk to. You can talk to me, but personally, I don't want to know all your numbers. I don't want to know your numbers. So anyways, I can help you set up something, but it's up to you to manage it. Go check out everydollar.com. Check out their YouTube channel. They got tons of tutorials to show you how to do this. And I promise you that if you'll start using this system, it'll work. You can also use the envelope system and those sorts of things, which Dave Ramsey Solutions suggests. I've never been good at that because I feel like I'm losing change all the time and losing pieces of dollars. And so for me, it's much easier to use EveryDollar, the app and the website, to manage the funds so that I know exactly where everything is at all times. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, do the things, and I'll see you in the next one.